Good day, folks. Welcome to Andrew's Life. I hope everyone's doing well today. I got a huge confession to make on this video to you guys today. I find myself once again, at least somewhat, wanting to give up. You know, I moved out here to rural Alabama because, for one, I wanted to live out in the country. For two, I wanted to enjoy some warmer weather. However, I was just sitting around thinking, and I'm not proud to say this, but yeah, I find myself wanting to abandon my dream of living in a warmer climate in rural America. And I also find myself making excuses for why it is that I'm not going to pursue my dream of doing some traveling like I was doing a little bit ago, a couple of years or so ago. Now, yeah, so I find myself wanting to abandon all that. And the reason why I was finding myself abandoning my dream to travel along with my dream to live here in rural Alabama is because I was thinking about the economy. I was comparing the economy to Indiana, the part of Indiana where I would live, to the economy in the part of Alabama where I currently live. And I was, and maybe I'm watching a little too much social media. Maybe I got a little too much idle time and I'm watching too much social media because as I put together these videos and I sit around and wait for them to upload, as I work on the next video, I tend to cut on social media and watch a whole bunch of stuff on YouTube here. So maybe I'm watching a little too much social media or I'm watching the wrong stuff. I don't know what the case is. But I would say maybe about 10 minutes after those thoughts entered into my head, I got to thinking, you know what? If I had a magic wand and I was able to wave it, and that magic wand was capable of providing me exactly what I wanted in every aspect of my life, I'm thinking, you know what? Down deep, I know good and well that I want to stay here in rural Alabama. I know good and well that I'd rather just, do some traveling, do some slow traveling. And as I travel to different places, I'll just pick up a job and work there for a little bit. And then when I get ready to leave that region of the country, I'll go somewhere else, pick up a job, work, and just keep it pushing. And then when I get back home in Alabama, I'll find me a job around here and work it. And then when I get ready to leave again to go somewhere else, I'll just keep on going. And honestly, that's my dream life. My dream life is when I'm home, I want to live here in rural Alabama. And I also want to travel to different parts of the country at times. That's my dream. I don't care about no job title. As long as I can make enough to pay my bills and have something put away for tomorrow, that's all I care about. I'm not tripping on making high wages. I mean, fortunately, my overhead is low because it is. I don't have no kids, no child support, so I'm super fortunate in that regard. So my overhead is low. So with all that being said, you know, I got to looking around my house. I got to looking outside my window in my yard, at my yard, And I got to thinking, man, if I move again, I mean, do I really feel like moving? Do I really want to move? I mean, do I, you know, do I really want to go around and pack up this entire house again? I just got done moving a little over a year ago. Do I really want to repeat that process again? The answer to that question is an astounding no. Because not only will I have to pack up the house, but I got stuff out in my garage I'll have to pack up. I got stuff in my other building I would need to pack up. Do I want to go through all that? Hell no. Not at all. I mean, do I feel like and then when I get to my other house up in Indiana, I would have to, put everything in this proper place, which that would take another several days and a crap load of energy. Do I really want to go through all that? No. Do I really want to give up the acres of land I have here in Alabama and be back in Indiana in the city where my neighbors are on top of me? No. Astounding no. And yeah, the jobs down here compared to Indiana might pay a little lower. Yes, the economy here is a little slower, so as we're up in Indiana, I might be able to get a job in let's say 2 weeks. Down here, it might take a month. Who knows? I don't know. I'll find out in time. But I got to thinking about all that, and then I got to thinking, you know what? Nothing in life is ever perfect. Nothing in life is ever perfect. No, whatever decision that you make, there's going to be the good. There's going to always be the good and the bad. And I got to thinking, you know what? I'm 46 years old, and back in my younger years, I had a bunch of dreams, and whenever pursuing that dream got a little difficult, whenever obstacles began to get in the way of me pursuing that particular dream, I had a bad habit of just abandoning that dream and running away and doing something else that I thought would have been easier. Just to find out down the road that, yeah, it may have been easier, but it's not truly what I wanted. Or two, it was no easier, it was actually harder. So I got to thinking, you know what? I'm 46. I'm 46 years old. I mean, I'm not a spring chicken no more. I am way too old to continue the trend of running away from my dreams. I am too old to be running away from anything in life that might at any point prove to be a challenge. At 46 years of age, I find it easier for me to just, you know what? I'm going to keep my goal. I'm going to keep my dream of staying here in rural Alabama. I'm going to keep my dream of wanting to travel to different parts of this country. I'm going to keep that dream and I'm going to realize it. I'm going to manifest all of it. And whatever obstacles get in the way, I'm going to find creative ways to go around them. When the going starts to get tough at times, I'm going to just deal with it. And I'm going to keep my eyes on the big prize. I'm going to focus on the light that will shine at the end of the tunnel. At 46 years of age, all that running away from anything that proves to be even somewhat of a challenge, I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I'm tired of running away. I am sick and tired of running away. I can't run away no more. This is where I'm at. This is where I want to be. And I'm going to do everything within my power to stay here. I'm going to do everything within my power to make sure that my dream of traveling manifests. I'm not going to run away from my dreams no longer. So yeah, I'm gonna stay the course. I'm gonna continue to fix up the house up in Indiana, and I'm gonna put a tenant in it and get the house rented out. That way I can make a little bit of money off of that, and then I'll come back down here, find me some type of work, make some money, and just do what it do. I just wanted to come on here and vent a little bit, because you got so many YouTubers out here that act like they got all the answers. They act like they doing so well when really they may not be doing so well. Now, I consider myself to be super blessed in my life, but at the same time, I'm still a human being. I'm not perfect. I got flaws, and I'm hoping if I discuss my flaws to some of you people that watch me, you might be able to learn a thing or two from my flaws. That way, if you're suffering any of these flaws, you can do what you gotta do to correct the flaws in your life. That way, you can live a better life moving forward. Especially for those of you that are younger and you watch my channel, or you accidentally came across this video and you chose to watch it. This is a little fly in my face. That's why I did that. But anyways, yeah. So for you younger people that find yourself adopting those bad habits of running away from your dreams because things got a little challenging in the process, a couple of obstacles got in the way in the process, just bear in mind that day will come to where you're going to wake up. You're going to start having some regrets. You're going to wake up and you're going to be my age and you're going to be like, you know what? I'm sick and tired of running away. I'm sick and tired of putting my dreams on the back burner. And you're going to get to the point where you're going to find that it's actually easier to just go ahead and do what you got to do to pursue your dreams. Face the challenges. Find creative ways to go around whatever obstacle gets in the way. And just focus on the light that will eventually shine at the end of the tunnel. And as long as you do that, and when you do that, you will eventually manifest, your dreams will eventually manifest. And in the long run, you will be a much happier person. You will live a much more fulfilling life because you ain't going to be spending your life running away from anything that's tough. Because, when the going gets tough, you ain't going to be out here running away like a little sissy. You're going to man up, woman up, adult up, whatever the case might be, and you're going to face that shit. And that's a bad habit that I'm not proud to say it, but it's real, but it's a bad habit that I've had, in my younger years. And I don't want to keep that habit. I mean, it's been a while since I've ran away from anything of challenge. It's been a while, and I do not want to be. I don't want to repeat that in my life. I just don't. And that's all I got for you guys. Stay blessed.